Hello, Life Vantage. This is Darren Jensen coming to you again from our Studio B here at our global headquarters in Salt Lake City, Utah. And it is a pleasure to have all of you with us today for our Facebook Live that we have going on today is part of our Movers and Shakers series. And we have the one and only Pro 3, Pacesetter Pro 3, Patti Worre with us. And we're going to be interviewing her in a few minutes and really understanding what her strategies and excitement is in the business. Before we get there, as always, we give away, we have a drawing for some products. And today we have Pro Tandem Nerf 2 that we'll be doing. And Dana, do we have any winners from last time yet? We have some winners. We may announce them a little bit later, but we do have winners. We'll be letting everybody know. But if you want to put down your name, your city, state in the comment box, and we'll make sure that we get you into the drawing for it. I don't think I have any other announcements other than just keep up the good work. You know, it looks like as I look at the business, your recruitments are doing excellent, and you're just building and growing. So just grow and be successful. All right, so let's jump into our Movers and Shakers series. As I said, we have Pacesetter Pro 3, Patti Worre, with us, and she's been in our business now for 5 weeks and already went Pacesetter as well as Pro 3. And a little bit about her. She has 40 plus years of experience in network marketing, and she's a force to be reckoned with. Today, we're going to chat with her about how she joined the business and how timing is so important in everything that we do. And with that, let me introduce Patti Worre. Patti, welcome. We're glad to have you on our Facebook Live today.
Well, thank you for inviting me. I'm very excited to be on today.
Well, I'm not as excited as I am to have you on the program. And I guess let's just jump into some of the questions. You've been in the business for 40 plus years, and you don't run into many people. I feel like an old timer in the business because I'm at 28 years, but you're at 40 plus. You must have seen it all during that time. Give us a little bit of your history. Tell us how why did you get back into it? Why did you get into the industry in its early days? I mean, you're one of the pioneers. Tell us about that.
Yeah, well, I've been in for a very, very long time, as you say. And what happened was it all started way, way back when I was a young mother. I have 5 children, and we had a lot of foster children. And so I had an extra one. So that makes 6 children that we had in the house. We had just moved from Michigan back to Minnesota, where we were running our church retreat center. And at that time, there was no salary that we were getting into our household. And so, women are really thinkers. We try to think, okay, now how can we be resourceful? How can we maybe be creative and bring some income into the house? And so what I was approached by a couple of people thinking maybe I might be interested in something that they were doing. And of course, it piqued my interest. And it was a network marketing company, and it got my interest. When something that I could do at home, because my children were younger, and I was a success. I was bringing some money into the house. I didn't have to leave the house, and it was remarkable. It was just that few $100s changed our situation, and it just caught hold of me. I mean, oh my goodness. And what I saw, how it had changed other people's lives. And it was a quick change. When money can make a difference in somebody's household by just a few $100s. I saw that this was something that I was able to do. I was able to change my situation and offer just a little bit of change, but it changed other people's lives. And I thought, I got hooked. Oh my goodness, I got hooked. Well, that company didn't last very long because I won some trips that I wasn't able to take because the company came and went. But that didn't stop me. We then went on adventures from one to the next. And I didn't probably do things right all the way, but I saw so many companies that gradually, as these companies got better reputations, got better products, they all through the years, we got a way of introducing them to other people. And you saw different ways, like we used to have one way of doing things. We didn't have the tools like we have today. And now that these companies that are out there today have nothing but the best products, the best that there are out there. So I got hooked so early and seeing what this could do for families that it just has stuck with me. And I've tried to retire so many times. I've absolutely tried, thought I was done. And then I come out of retirement each time because I can't stop because this passion that I have for the profession to see families, lives changed because of what the products, first off, these products, you get in for one reason, you stay in for another, and then you see lives change. It's just fabulous to watch all of this, the whole picture of what it can do for families. I get excited. I get very excited.
When I often say that once network marketing gets in your blood, the only way to get it out is formaldehyde.
Yeah, right.
Because it's there for life. And
yes.
And I think you proved the point. You've tried to retire multiple times, and it's still in your blood. Well, over this period of time that you've been in the industry, what have you learned? What are some of the keys to success that you could share with us?
Well, at the beginning, I thought it had to be my personality, and I found out a couple of things. That this whole profession is a learned skill. That people don't have to be me. That all that there is that it's a system driven. That I can come in and I can show people that they don't have to be me. That if they are afraid of phones, afraid of talking to people, afraid of whatever skill that they lack, we can show them that we can get them into a system and train all of the weak areas that they have, and they can become proficient in it, and so that they don't have to be afraid of any lack. Because at the very beginning, I thought I had to have all the answers. I thought I had to know absolutely everything. And in one company, I was all the answers, and I got worn out. I got totally worn out. I was the tool. I was the tool. I knew everything about every part of the product. I knew all the science behind it and saw all that sort of stuff. And it wore me out. So I found out very quickly that is not duplicatable. It is not duplicatable. What is duplicatable is to have a system. And I can say, if my mouth is moving, I can point them to a tool. And with this company that we have with LifeVantage, I am so excited because you've got the tools in place. And I can say, oh, wait a minute. This is where you go. You go to this tool. Here's the science behind it. You go right here. If you need something here, you go right here. So it has taken all the pressure off of me and anybody else that I bring into this company. It's all done. The system is there. I don't have to do anything but direct people to the system. And so that my success is not dependent on who I am, but it's on what you've already put in place. I direct them to all of these different areas and it's all done. It's all done. It's so simple.
You know, I like that. I was taking some notes. You said that it's not personality driven. I know so often when people join the business, they look at the people at the front of the room or they look at the people on the stage and they think, I could never do that, you know?
Right.
But we need to put them in a position where they believe that they can, because they can. Those people at the front were once in the back, you know, right, watching. And I like what you're saying, that it's not personality driven, but it's learned skills. And I also like what you're talking about of, if we can direct them where to get the information,
right,
then you don't get tired out as a leader because you're teaching them the right principles and letting them, you know, build their own business. So that's very good feedback. So I mentioned that you've been with the company for about 5 weeks now,
right,
and that you've went Pro 3 and reached Pace Setter. Since joining the company, tell us what have you done to jump in and really start building? You know, what are some of the strategies you're using, or tactics, tools, or tell us how you're building your business.
Well, when I looked at what Pro 3 was, I just thought, well, isn't that the basic? Don't you have to go to, that's the basic. You have to get to basic first. That's your first building. And I tell people, you have to go to your foundational rank first. So everybody's got to go to your foundational rank as quickly as possible. And when I come into a company, I tell people, well, people are going to do what you do. Now, of course, I want people to come in where it's financially
appropriate.
Appropriate, yes. Yeah. But I come in and I can't tell you how many times people ask me this question, what did you do? Mm-hmm. And I have to tell them, what did I do? Well, I came in at the highest package, the platinum. See, I don't even know these terms yet. And I came in at that one because I want to know what the products are. I want a sampling of all the products so I can understand what they are. And I can look at them and test them and touch them and get on them. My husband had to get on them. I had to get on them. And in fact, I travel so much. I was going to, my granddaughter's bridal shower. They had dogs. I don't have a puppy yet. I'm trying to convince my husband of one. Mm-hmm. I wanted to get, they had some pets, so I had to take the pet tandem with me, and I had to bring some products. And then I ran out of my samplings of some of the stuff, so I had to quickly order some more so I'd have some in my house. But what happens is you have to have some of these products so that you have them, to touch. And you need to do that. People then always ask you, well, what did you do? And so you can say, well, this is what I did. And when I saw what you got in the package, you got free shipping. I got 2 tickets to events. I mean, I couldn't believe it. It's been a long time that I can remember getting free shipping on anything. And then I don't know if I called immediately. I called my grandson and I said, Taylor, I got these products in 3 days. And he goes, yes. And I said, Taylor, I got these products in 3 days. And he said, Grandma, yes, I know. I said, this is amazing. So I was
And free shipping on top of that, right?
and free shipping. I was just amazed. So I just, people are getting their products fast. They're getting free shipping. They're getting, and then I had other people call customer service right away. I haven't had a chance to even call customer service because I haven't needed to. When I chose who I wanted to be my sponsor, I've got all my questions answered there. It's just getting involved with this company has been such a delight because I have had nothing but people, first off, cheer me on. Secondly, give me the support that I've needed. And I've just gone to work. When there's a saying is to go where you're celebrated. I'm celebrated here. I like that. I'm encouraged to work. I'm encouraged to build a business. I like that. And I feel like it's a family who care about me and then will care about my people. It's really important to me. You asked me, well, you may not have asked me, but I'll tell you, my why has changed from the 70s. There it was to add income to my family. You see, I don't care, and I don't have any apologies for not making the 7-figure incomes a year. Because I have 19 grandchildren, I have 3 great-grandchildren, I have a large family. That's number one in my life. But I have given hope to thousands of people, thousands of families over the years because of network marketing. And I have provided money to my causes. I work in Africa in the refugee camps. I work in orphanages in Mexico. That's my whys at the present time. That's why I'm doing network marketing today. It wasn't always my why, because whys change over the years. And it's a passion for me now. I don't want those kids eating bark off trees in Uganda that came in from Sudan. I don't want that anymore. I want to help those kids. And so I want to do something about it. And if I can get and introduce people to have healthier lives on these products that your company provides, how easy is that? That's an easy thing to do. And so everybody can be a customer. Everybody can be a customer. And you can introduce this to so many people that are looking for something out there to add to their life as a part-time income. They're just out there. You just have to listen. Just listen to their conversations. And all you have to do is say, are you ready to get started? Because they're ready to get started.
I like what you're saying about your why changing over time. And I completely agree with you that people's whys do change over time. And, your why right now of helping people and giving hope. And, you're talking about orphanages in Mexico as well as in Africa. Definitely would want to extend an invitation to you because we have our LifeVantage Legacy Foundation. And at least during over the kind of the Christmas, New Year's time, we bring hundreds of us down into Mexico and we build homes for needy families. And I think when you go on these mission trips with people in your organization and like-minded people that share that same passion for helping other people, that's when the culture and the community of LifeVantage is really formed and cemented. And I know that those times, like down in Mexico, are some of my favorite times of the year, because you get to work side by side with the people that you interact with every day and do something good, because everybody's paying their way and everybody's there to contribute to help somebody out. So it's a powerful thing. What you've had a lot of experience. You could have went anywhere really and been successful. Why LifeVantage? Why did you choose LifeVantage in particular? I know how I would say it, but I'm curious as to I ended up here too, and but why here for you?
Well, a couple of reasons. I kept hearing all these people who I have run in contact with who are high earners in other companies. And every one of them were using this product. We're using Protandem. And I'm going, really? You're on it? You're on it? You're on it? You're on it? And even when I was at the Most Powerful Women in Network Marketing this last weekend, I had top leaders come up to me and whisper in my ear, I'm on it too. I'm on it too. I'm on it too. And I just was absolutely amazed because this product is being used by so many people. And I thought, if it does what it says it does, and if it has the scientific proof behind it, why isn't everybody on it? And my people, I needed to have people make some money that were following me, and they needed a home. And so I like consumable products because that means that they're going to get used month after month after month after month. And so I was looking at a couple of options, and it wasn't just the fact that my grandson had made a move over here, even though I had talked to him about it, because I had a couple other situations that I could have that I was looking at. But the fact that so many people were on this product, and the fact that I looked at the compensation plan and I saw the fact that so many people stayed on it and the retention was incredible, that was a huge drawing point for me. That was a big solidifying thing. And the fact that you had when I was doing some vetting, I saw the systems that you had in place. You had so many things that attracted me to what you had. And frankly, Darren, I like the fact that you were in place, because I knew your reputation. All companies go through some situations from time to time. And so I knew the story of LifeVantage. I knew that now was the time for LifeVantage to really take the stage. And I got excited. I thought, okay, well, why can't I be a part of that? You're now about to really explode. And I want to be a part of that. I want to be a part of the explosion. And it's time. It's time for this company to really come out and let the world know that it's It's been undercover for way too long. And so we've got a team that really are about to come alive. We've brought some people on. It's just the very, very beginning. We've got some really class act people that are taking a strong look at it right now. And you know what? I've got a lot of moms and pops. That's a bad term. That's kind of an old term, but I've got a lot of people, a lot of moms that just want to make $500 to $1,000 a month. A lot of them that I want to bring on, a lot of them. Because not everybody wants to make seven figures. I want to bring as many of them on as possible. Thousands and thousands and thousands of them who want just to change their household. And along the line, if there's going to be those that want to go to the top, I'll bring them too. Because there's always those. But for those that just want to make that extra money that's going to change their family dynamics, I want them on board too. And I'm going to bring them.
It's wonderful. Some of the things that you talked about on why you were saying that you have so many people that just want to earn, that are really looking for that small side hustle just to make ends meet. And I would agree, not everybody is coming into the vast majority coming into the business are really looking for that $500 or $1,000. And, you've been in this industry longer than I have. And I know that you've seen it like I have. One of the weaknesses, I think, of the industry is this, I'll call it this bikini and Lamborghini mentality of people, making it rain, or, women running along with bikinis, and here comes the Lamborghini coming by. That's not what that appeal, that blatant appeal to materialism and greed, I think, is universally kind of repulsive to most people, because they're just trying to make ends meet for their families and to provide. And I think that no matter what level people are looking at, whether it's a few $100s to a few $100,000 a month, LifeVantage is a great home for them. And, what keeps me here is the people, because we don't have that bikini / Lamborghini mentality. We're people trying to help people and bring hope, like you said, to people. And that's what makes our culture great. Other thing that you talked about was customers, that's what attracted you. There are so many people that are in the business in different companies that are using our product, which is a testament, I think, to the longevity of LifeVantage, that even the competition's using the product because they know that it works.
That's right.
And that's another weakness, I think, of the industry. So often historically, the primary consumers have been the people in the compensation plan. Mm-hmm. But at LifeVantage, that's not the case. The majority of ours are people that don't participate in the compensation plan. They're just wanting to use the product and consume it because they like it and they like the results. And I agree that gives, because we talk about residual, right? Mm-hmm. That's one of the main tenets or principles of network marketing is residual income, leveraged income. You can't have residual if you're constantly churning every customer and they're not continuing to use your product. And so I think that gives us great power. Well, Patti, sadly, our half hour is like gone, and we were just getting started. Time flies when you're having fun.
It's true.
But I do want to thank you for taking time out of your busy day, as well as to share with all of us here what your experience has been, your why, your passion for the industry, your passion for LifeVantage. And I know that everyone, as well as we look forward to seeing you at our events, as well as at our trips, that are coming up. I have no doubt that you'll be crushing the points, the points required for them. And we're just glad that you're part of our family.
Thank you so much. I am too. Thank you for inviting me.
let me just remind everyone, remember, put down in the comments section, make sure to throw a lot of love towards Patti, and also to put down your name, your city, and your state. We'll get you into the drawing for some Pro Tandem Nerf 2. And again, thank you, Patti, as well as thank you, everyone, for joining us today. And until next time, keep up the good work, and we wish you the greatest success.